Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Breedingpool, your friendly neighborhood host of the PandicornPodcast, along with my co-host Eric, or Pandamanaeryck, or whatever the fuck he wants to be called by these days.
Eric or Panda, either one.
Also, our guest of honor, as always, Jkeepowell.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. First to get into things,
Juggalos? Jeez.
just make sure if you guys got a second, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and like. We would really appreciate that. Please do so. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like. That would be great, great things to do. We appreciate that so much. Thank you.
More content coming your way if you do that.
For sure, for sure. Well, let's start with the marquee cards. Let's just do Jason Nahiri ranking right off the bat, right? Like,
I mean, they were the first ones, you might as well, right?
Dude,
Jace, great. Nahiri sucks.
yeah.
Continue.
Jace is a sleeper. It's gonna be awesome.
Jace is great, bro. Like,
Jace is so good.
Alright, so let's get into it. 1 blue legendary planeswalker Jace, kicker 2. If anybody doesn't know what kicker is, as you cast it, you can apply the extra mana to do so. When Jace Mirror Mage enters the battlefield, if Jace was kicked, create a token that's a copy of Jace Mirror Mage, except for it's not legendary, and its starting loyalty is 1, +1 scry 2, 0, draw a card, and reveal it. Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to the card's current mana cost from Jace Mirror Mage.
Card's insane.
Card's nuts, insane, bro. Okay, so on three, it's just start to like you play 4. Like, you just play 4. On 3, it just starts setting up your scries, or setting up your draws, and then you 0 to draw. Like, you draw a good card. Make sure land is the next card. 0, draw a land. No removal of anything. Like, it's a 3 mana 5. It's a 3 mana 5 loyalty planeswalker. Like, are you serious?
It's pretty good.
I had this feeling that because it's such a sleeper, people are going to start out with it in their sideboards, and then over time it's going to move to main boards.
I don't know.
I'm feeling I'm about to pick like 4 up right away.
If it's cheap, I'm gonna.
It's gonna be $5.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Maybe not, but
I mean, I don't need it like physical copies. Like I was telling you, I don't really think I'm gonna ever own physical cards besides like major cards again. But and then on 5, and his why he looks so crazy though in his like special art. He looking fucking
maniacal.
Yeah. But anyways, and then on 5, you just get best of both worlds. Like, you plus your other 1 to 2 scry and then draw a card. Like, it's nuts. Or it's draw 2 cards. Like, what? It is 2 planeswalkers for 5 mana. Like, what?
Yeah, one can scry 2 and the other one can. It's so good.
Yeah, like
it's too bad Nahiri is not very good.
Yeah, Nahiri bad.
Like Nahiri is not very good.
It makes tokens, which is pretty cool.
That's the only thing that Jace doesn't do is immediately protect himself. Like, he starts at a higher loyalty, which is good, but
right. But I mean, like, if you're playing creatures with him, it's just gonna be really fucking good. Because mind you, his 0 is not a non-creature card. It's just draw a fucking card.
Yeah, it's just draw a card.
Yeah, and if you hit a land, it doesn't go down in loyalty at all.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why you set up Scry to draw a card with converted mana cost on your turn, and his 0 on the next turn draws you a land. You know what I mean?
So look, blue-green, Simic is still going to be one of the best color combinations.
I mean, that's not going to happen until Uro's gone, but...
You mean, it's not going to be one of the worst until Uro's gone?
That's not going to change until Uro's gone. Uro's just so good.
Well, it gets more insane. We'll get there.
So Nahiri, 2 red-white, legendary planeswalker Nahiri, +1 create a 1/1 core creature token. You may attach an equipment you control to it. Next 2, look at the top 6 cards of your library and reveal a warrior or equipment from among them and put it into your hand, with the rest on the bottom in random order. Next 3, Nahiri of the Ancient deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to twice the number of equipments you control. I'm so mad this is rotating out, or this is coming in when Colossal Hammer is rotating out.
However, Embercleave is...
Okay, but Embercleave is like the only equipment that's, as of right now, very good.
Also, Winota is a warrior.
Yes, Winota is a warrior.
And you also have to have Embercleave on the battlefield.
You can go search for it. I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, her -2 can search for it. But like at that point, it's like it's not really a surprise anymore, too. You know, your opponent can play around it. So it's just like I don't think Nahiri's very good. Plus, like the way I've heard Nahiri so far has been like with Winota, you play 4 Winota, and then you play 2 Nahiri, so you have Winota 5 and 6. But I'm like, is that even good enough?
She might be better, like depending on how stringent like equipments are in Zendikar, as well as this whole fucking party thing or whatever is going on. So
that's there's
that.
But she only gets warrior. You still got cleric, rogue, and wizard defined.
Well, you can get never mind. You can get the 2-drop guy that is everything, but
no, changeling don't count for party. Is that what you're saying?
No, Tadru Paragon is also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. The 2-drop Ritu. But let's just go to Tazri, Beacon of Unity. Tazri, Beacon of Unity for white legendary creature, human warrior. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. 2/blue, 2/blue, 2/red, 2/green. Go to the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal 2 cleric, rogue, warrior, wizard, and/or allies card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. So this is split. If anybody doesn't know what this means, it means it can actually cost 2, 4, 6, 8 to do it, or 4 mana of those colors, or in any combination of those. But
combination of those, yeah.
But
it's not great. It's not great. Like the only way to be good is in a dedicated quote-unquote party deck, which the party deck, in case anybody's wondering, is your party consists of up to 1 of each cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. So if you have 1 of each of those on the battlefield, you have a quote-unquote party.
And apparently allies. So that alludes to allies in this set.
Ally is not part of party though.
Yeah, but it alludes to allies in the set, which is weird.
It's just because Zendikar.
Yeah.
Honestly, because allies were a huge part of the first Zendikar, I do believe.
Yeah, they were really good. So basically, this could be a 1 white 4/6, like.
Yeah, it could be a 1 white 4/6.
At the time you're casting it, you already have 4 creatures on the battlefield. Like, okay, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
but see, that's the thing. Is like you play your 4 creatures. You drop this for a 1 white, and you can activate his ability immediately. Hey.
Yeah, in your 5 color deck. But anyway.
Hey, 5 color commander. Come on.
Yeah. Drana, I love Drana. Drana's great.
Drana, ooh.
I haven't had enough Drana.
I like Drana. So Drana, the Last Blood Chief, 3 black legendary creature, vampire cleric, 4/4 flying. When Drana, the Last Blood Chief, attacks, defending player chooses a non-legendary creature card in your graveyard. You return that card to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. That creature is a vampire additional to its other types.
So the only downside is obviously giving your opponent a choice. But with Scavenging Ooze and other things, like you can sculpt what you have in your graveyard right now. So.
Yeah. You can sculpt what you have in your graveyard for 1. For 2, it's like, oh, you brought back my Land of War Elves. Okay, it's a 2/2 flying. Or no, it's not flying, never mind. It's just a 2/2. But still, it's a 2/2 that can generate a mana later on.
Yeah, it's just like, that's just value at 5 mana.
The new draw is a good 5-drop.
Yeah, it's a good 5.
Yeah.
You can take Nissa, Jake.
Nissa is freaking dope. Someone told me earlier it was pushed. I don't think it's pushed. But it's 4 mana, 2 a black and a green. It comes in with 4 loyalty.
Yeah.
Has a static ability of landfall whenever a land enters the battlefield. Put a counter on it. Put a loyalty counter on it, and it has +1. It says untap target land. You may have it become a 3/3 with haste and menace on a turn. And then -5, put a creature card with CMC less than or equal to the number of lands you control.
From your hand or
graveyard. With on it.
With 2 +1/+1 counters on it.
So I think important to note, this is rotating, right? And
5 Nissas rotating, yeah.
And so these 3/3s won't be sticking around. And so I think that's important to note.
That's fair. It does say until end of turn, okay.
Until end of turn, yeah. And then
But I also like the fact that you may have it become a 3/3.
Yeah,
So
you
if
don't
you
have
know your
to.
opponent has removal spells, you're like, okay, it's not a 3/3. I'm just going to untap the land.
Like, let's just say that I'm so happy they brought Landfall back. Like, Landfall is such a fun mechanic to play with. Like,
Yeah, fun. We'll get to a
And-
card eventually that's fun.
And Fabled Passage is in the format too.
yeah,
So like I was saying this earlier. So you'd play Nissa on turn 5, right?
yeah. And then Fable Passage.
Then you play Fabled Passage, put a counter on it. Fetch Fabled Passage, or fetch a land, put a counter on it. Now it's at 6. Now you neg 5 and put Big Green Boy Elder Gargaroth into play
Yeah, like
from your graveyard or whatever that you maybe self-milled with 2
Wow,
counters.
it's an 8/8 now. Oh
And
boy.
an 8/8 with Vigilance, Reach, and Trample that whenever it attacks or blocks, do something stupid.
on turn 5. Not only do you have a Planeswalker that
Still with 1 loyalty on it.
that wants, like, demands to be removed, but now you have an 8/8 thing that has counters on it, so it misses a couple, like a good key removal in standard, which I can't think of it right now. Not eliminate, but dodges eliminate as well, but it is heartless, whatever, the one that removes 3
Heartless
counters. Heartless Act, thank you.
Yeah, because they have to remove the counters on the creature.
Yeah, they can't just kill it. So that's a big deal. Like, they have to have Wrath in order to remove it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's pretty dope.
Or the new.
So-
yeah, it's really good.
It's really fucking good. Speaking of landfall, I'm gonna move down to my favorite card of the set, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, let's do
Sure.
it. I know where we're
Lotus
going.
Cobra.
Yeah.
Nice reprint.
1 in a green, 2/1 creature snake landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color.
Why did they print this card, bro?
Why is this back in oh my god.
This
We're
is fine.
So
We were just spitballing. Go ahead and run it through. Yeah.
yeah, Jake, listen to this, okay? This is Magical Christmas Land, okay? I'll start out by saying that. Magical Christmas Land. Turn 1, land Llanowar Elves. Turn 2, before land drop,
Wait, hold on
play
a second,
Lotus
wait.
Cobra.
Hold on a second. Are you talking standard or obviously not standard, right? Pioneer?
Is it?
'Cause it's Llanowar rotating.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Oh, fuck.
I don't think it's anything.
Okay, so then historic. Then we'll say historic. Okay.
We'll say historic. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Here, even better then. Turn 1, Gilded Goose.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, Gilded Goose. Your turn 1, 1-drop mana producing dork of your choice. Turn 2, Lotus Cobra. Before a land drop, drop a land. Second Lotus Cobra. Okay. Stay with me now.
Drop.
Turn 3.
Wait, how's drop? Oh, dropping a any land that produces mana. Yeah.
Yep. Turn 3, land, 2 mana floating, play an Uro, drop a Fabled Passage. What?
Oh, sounds good.
So
I'm
what?
just saying
What is that? So
that
that's
line
That's 2
is
mana.
insane.
So how much mana do you have at that time? So
So you dropped Uro, so you paid the 2 mana that was floating plus another land. So you have 2 mana available. You play a Fabled Passage off the Uro. That's 2 mana generated. You crack the Fabled Passage,
That's
put a land to
4?
play. That's 4 mana.
5, 6.
You now have
6 mana.
No, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana.
Damn, that's
7 mana turn 3.
Yeah, that's 1 mana off of Ugin.
And Ugin.
Turn 3.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like the play pattern with those Cobra is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
Its
like,
hood
shock
blossoms
and-
as a warning. Receive your gift, but stray no closer.
So shock and stomp is going to be super important in the format coming up.
very much.
Absolutely.
I was thinking a lot of cards are going to be made a lot better after this, after the atrocity of Ravnica has been rotated.
Yeah, absolutely. And just the fact of Lotus Cobra being in the format, I think Sultai, in all honesty, is going to be one of the most pushed archetypes.
It still
Sultai's
is.
already
It
good
is.
right now.
And now you just have Lotus Cobra and Nissa. Again, like, you just changed a Nissa out for a Nissa. You know, like,
Just the fact that Lotus Cobra is so the ceiling is so high for Lotus Cobra.
So I'm gonna go to, like, one of my favorite cards, Blood Chief's Thirst. Uncommon, 1 black, destroy target creature or planeswalker with the current mana cost 2 or less. If it's kicked, which is 2 and a black, it just destroys it instead. Fucking amazing.
It's alright. It's a sorcery.
Oh,
It's a sorcery, though.
damn! Why do I make cards so much better? Why isn't this instant speed?
If it's to be better, it's effectively a worse push because it's sorcery.
No, that's
Yeah.
so bad. Why would they do that?
Alright, you want to go to my favorite card?
Yeah, let's go.
Zareth Sand the Trickster. We've got Ninja Fish in the format.
Oh,
Yeah.
the black one, right?
Yeah, it's got flash. It's 3 in blue black, or you can pay 2 in blue black. Return an unblocked attacking rogue you control to his hand. Put it into play from your hand onto the field, tapped and attacking. Whenever it deals damage to a player, you may put target permanent card from that player's graveyard under the battlefield under your control.
That's
Just
nuts.
target
So good.
permanent. Target
So good.
permanent. Now you
Yeah.
have things like the current 1-drop rogue with flash.
Yeah.
That says whenever it enters the
Yeah.
battlefield, each opponent mills 2 cards, and it gets +2/+1 in Death Touch if they have
Yeah, that's really good.
whatever. And then
Like 8 or more cards in the graveyard.
yeah, 8 or more cards in the graveyard. And then they have the 1/1 flying rogue that you may sacrifice to where's it at?
The blue.
Merfolk Wind Robber. When it deals
Oh.
combat damage to a player, that player mills a card, sacrifice it, draw a card, activate this ability only if a creature has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. So that's another 1-drop evasion rogue. There's a lot of wonky stuff that Zendikar is going to introduce,
Oh yeah.
and I'm excited for it.
But there are I know there's plenty of rogues in standard right now.
Holy shit!
So
Skyclave Apparition is really good.
oh yeah, I was talking about that earlier to Jake when you were
The
starting
white
out.
card? Yeah,
Yeah.
that especially because you can double stamp it. You have 2 different stamps for it.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Yes, you can flicker it in response. Blah! Give me a cloud
Or-
shift, bitches.
No, you can sacrifice it to what's the one
What-
mana
Or
Village
the
Rights.
village rights, yeah.
yeah, or you can do it with the black creature, the
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Or
Yeah.
fucking whatever. Or Priest. Priest is still in the format, right? I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Priest will be rotating out.
Priest will be rotating out.
But in historic, you have a land that does it for you.
That's
You have
true.
a
Yeah.
land. So play this, add black mana, and do something else on top of it.
Thoughts on Confounding Conundrum?
I love that card.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's like
One blue.
standard wise, it stops Uro from being amazing.
So I was talking to this earlier to Breedingpool, Jake.
Yeah, I
You
think you
think a-
misunderstood it. It's
Yeah.
only opponents.
Yeah, so it doesn't allow your Azusa to do the thing you want it to do.
No, I'm saying that if a person plays
Yeah.
this against you, Azusa would be cool.
No, yeah.
Cute, not really good.
Azusa is pretty dope for it. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you're bouncing my lands, but I'm going to play them again. You're going to bounce it again. Okay, well, I want to just keep doing this over and over. But that was just a thought I had about it. I know it's not good for you.
I think the other thing we have to talk about is these fucking flip lands and flip
Oh.
spells that they have. Like,
Absolutely.
that is insane to me.
I love the design of the flip lands.
I like that there are fucking spells and creatures that, well, so far there's only spells that do it, right?
So far, it's only spells, right?
Yeah, so far it's only spells. But are you serious? Like, it makes you okay, you can play this shitty fucking 3-drop uncommon. You can just play it. There's no point in not, because technically it's just a fucking land. Does it mean you can reduce your overall land count in the deck and play more spells?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, technically it's just a land, right? So you can have 20 land in your deck and 4 of these. Technically you have 24 land in your deck.
Yeah.
True.
Right, I mean that's the way I'm looking at it, right? And like what Jake was saying in fucking like modern and stuff, there's so many ways to bounce lands to your hands that these just turn back into their spells now.
Question is, are any of these spells going to be worth it?
Well, like
Valakut Awakening.
That's pretty worth it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, like when you have when you're just got garbage lands in hand, and then you're able to turn that into
and you can you can
launch your
tap,
land and then cycle all of everything.
you can tap this for mana, play your bounce land, bounce it, But you like? Are you serious?
Oh, so do you think it's gonna be good for like Titan Shift maybe?
Yeah. I don't. It doesn't count as a mountain though, so that's the difference. It's
You
not.
have
It's not. It's,
you have
it's
tried the Iliason Grove. I don't know
Oh,
why you
that's
care
true.
about that.
Yeah, that's fair. But then again, like I said, it just adds like it opens up a weird like deck building space where you're like, okay, I have 8 spells that are also lands, so why do I have to play more lands? And
That's true.
you know what I mean? Like you have this and the other thing in your in your deck, you can play 12 lands and play 4 of each of these, and you have 20 lands. I mean, that's a bad comparison, but what I'm saying is it just allows you to like jam pack your decks full of fucking spells and not like. Let's say they print like really good versions of these, right? Like that are just amazing cards on their front half, and you just want to jam, like have 10 lands in your deck and you jam full of these cards. Like, are you serious? If they give us a way to bounce lands in standard,
They have.
yeah, what is it? Like I don't even know what it is.
There's a green white card. Says it's a green and white tap. You may put a basic land card. No, never mind. It just says basic land. So that doesn't work. But there are cards, I think. Maybe not. There was one in Ravnica that's rotating.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything in standard that returns a land to your hand.
Oh, fucking Living Twister!
Yeah, but that's rotating.
That's
Oh,
rotating.
All right, everybody. That's the first installment of our spoiler season. It's really great. Let us know in the comments below what you guys want to see. You can catch me playing Magic on usually Arena. I stream every day, 12 p.m. To whenever, usually, and then 12 a.m. to whenever. Eric streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Also
And
Friday
Saturdays.
and Saturdays. Usually late night, 12:30. Jake streams every weekday, 5:30 until about 9 or later.
Side note: all times are EST. Okay.
Also playing Magic, usually Modern, Legacy, things of that nature. Catch us there. Our links will be below. Again, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the fucking bell button, do the thing, support the stuffs, and you'll get more content that way. It helps us so much. We really appreciate you guys, and we love you all. Thank you so much.